Now to check on my good old buddy Shades and see if he's finally down to get this collaboration done, because I'm telling you one thing, I'm getting sick and tired of waiting on his fat ass to actually make a decision on whether he wants to get this collaboration done or not. Pick up the phone, you fat fuck.
Headless fuck! Hello?
Oh, speaking of which, hey Shades, what's up? Stoutmeister here.
Oh, Stout. What, am I playing too fucking loud for you or something?
Dude, what are you talking about?
Nah, nothing. What the fuck do you want?
Dude, you said that we were gonna review the Heavy Metal F.A.K.K. 2000 together, and we've been planning this collaboration for months, but stuff keeps popping up on your end, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man. I mean, come the fuck on.
Oh, fuck, yeah, I completely forgot. Look, I had a really rough Christmas, and to be honest, the last few weeks haven't been so kind to me.
Sounds like you're being a chicken.
Hey, I'm not being a chicken. Stout, shut your fucking hole!
Oh, come on, Shades. I'm pretty sure whatever's bugging you right now, this little collaboration right here is gonna make it all better. Come on.
I guess so.
Well, I know so. So, yeah, let's get to it.
Alright, dick face. Let's get fucking metal.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get fucking metal on this bitch! Oh yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Welcome back to Dat Game, a show where we take a look at video games with sexy, sexy covers. I'm Shades, and today with me, I've got the host of The Great American Demise and King Worm of the channel OfficialGATG, Stoutmeister.
Hey Shady peeps, Stoutmeister here, and before we go any further with this review, I just want to thank my good old buddy Shades from Australia for having me be part of this review and all that other good stuff.
Now Stout, he's into some metal as fuck music, so I figured if anyone's gonna help me review heavy metal F.A.K.K., it's gotta be him.
Oh yeah, man. Let's just tear this game a new asshole!
It can't be that bad, right? I mean, it's a video game based off animated film, based off another animated film, based off a visual novel style magazine?
Oh, poor Shades. You have so much to learn about this game. Oh, so much.
Going back to its origins, heavy metal has been around since the early 1970s as one of the biggest American science fiction fantasy comic series.
Known for its gritty content of nudity, violence, and erotica with such great artists as H.R. Geiger being part of the pages, heavy metal placed itself in history as one of the most unique publications of the time, more catered towards an older audience and not afraid of shock value.
The girls of heavy metal were the eye catcher of the magazine, showing futuristic punk metal style with sex appeal just oozing from the covers.
Later in its history, heavy metal went on to other forms of media, one being a feature animated film of short stories from the heavy metal issues, much like the magazine showing lots of sex, gore, and nudity.
The film became a cult hit among fans and spawned a sequel known as Heavy Metal 2000, based on one of the stories from the graphic novel The Melting Pot. The story follows Julie, who's out for revenge against a man named Tyler who destroyed her home in search of immortality. Traveling across space, blowing out people's brains, making out with disgusting aliens, and more.
Of the Red River, I know the way across, and I will tell you. You just have to kiss me.
No way.
Oh, what's the matter, my precious? Don't you find me attractive?
This is what it takes to kill Tyler.
That's a good girl. Help your friends. It'll be over soon.
Who will I have to kiss to get him back?
The reviews for this movie weren't that great. I'm not too sure what it was that people didn't like. I mean, there are a few things wrong with it, but it was a fun romp to watch.
This movie wastes no time showing sexy moments, and seeing how many times they do it kinda ruins how seductive heavy metal is as a whole.
What really gave the movie a kick was the metal as fuck music from such legends such as System of a Down, Billy Idol, Queens of the Stone Age, and etc.
Well, now with the movie rights owned by Robert Rodriguez with the fates unknown, it was left to the next form of media to take hold. Video games. In the 2000s, Ritual Entertainment of Sin's episode Emergence fame picked up the story and decided to create a sequel to the film, being Heavy Metal F.A.K.K.², taking place 30 years after the movie, using the Quake engine and some puzzle-solving mechanics. Well, without further ado, let's take a look and see if heavy metal made it into the pixel-perfect world of video games in one piece.
Let's ride!
So, booting up the game, the title has a similar art style to heavy metal, showing our hero Julie metal as fuck posing for the player. This picture is everything from what we consider a techno future, all in one space.
New game. Load and save game. New game. Load and save game. Controls.
Holy shit, I came! Never in my life have I met a more sexual menu.
Whoa there, Shades! Whoa, slow down there. We haven't even started the game yet.
So before we dive in, let's take a look at the opening cutscene.
Once among the stars, a great war raged. A malevolent power had been released and had taken the form of an evil tyrant named Tyler.
Okay, I don't mean to shit all over the source material, but this is kind of bugging me. Tyler, really? Tyler, you picked that name for the bad guy. Sounds more like a schoolyard bully than an epic space adventure.
Let's also hope we don't bump into Bonecraft.
Percy!
As the colonists rebuilt their world, they discovered something wonderful. The water within Eden is the beginning and end of all life.
So the main plot was that the people from Julie's world don't age due to the toxin within their system. So with that explanation out the way, we can assume that Julie looks like her sexy self.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah. The graphics, they didn't really age that well, did they?
Oh, I don't think they aged at all. Look at this, it's fucking scary. It's like someone is wearing a box on their head with a face on it. And look at the rigging of this. Their heads are not only too small, but turn in the oddest way. Almost like they're on a pivot or something. So we find out that an asteroid has hit the planet's shield last night, causing a few problems. With our past record with our planet's inhabitants, we best check it out. What the fuck are you practicing for, Julie? Volleyball? So the system of play is much like Tomb Raider. Jumps, grabs and dodges. Also an arsenal of weapons. Using the mouse, we're able to have two equipped at once, such as a shield and gun, or a sword and explosives. The health bar in the top left is represented in red. Take a guess what the blue bar is.
Energy? Plasma?
Water.
Water? What?
Oh yeah? Come at me, bro!
The game so far upon opening looks good. Like I said, the faces were behind in the times. More like something out of Half-Life. The game itself looks pretty smooth, actually, from the looks of it.
Heading into town, we decided to get some refreshers on combat.
Welcome back to training.
Hello, blow-up doll from hell.
To begin training, step up to the glowing floor. The more water you have, the better protected you are. Second, electrical and fire swords depend on certain amounts of water to function. Keeping your water levels high is important if you want to unlock the full...
Holy shit!
Holy crap! Yeah, her butt has a mind of its own. And it's amusing to watch. Seriously, no one walks like this. What is with this game and putting everything on a fucking pivot? It's like a butt acts like a clown game in an amusement park. So after we finish with our training, we hit the town, where shenanigans ensure.
Good day to you, Julie. Fine morning for a walk.
And also a fine morning to you, Botox.
So the meters keep hitting the shields, and then this scene happens.
Good morning. We're indeed fortunate that our champion is also a vision of such stunning beauty.
What a load of crap.
Your pardon, Julie?
Oh, that's quite a full cart you got there.
Yes, the creepers seem to produce more than they eat.
Well, be sure and wash your hands when you're done.
Smooth. For a guy covered in shit.
Heading down to the pub, we meet Angus.
Angus, what the hell are you doing?
Ah, Julie! Quick, cover your ears!
My name is Angus.
And why does Angus have a butt plug for a hand?
There is no use for that. Well, in the butt, but Angus doesn't look like a butt guy.
Pussy, 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 pussy!
After that little meet and greet, we gotta solve the bug problem in town. But again, it can be solved easy. These people are just carting around shit in trolleys from left to right, and everyone's complaining about the fucking bugs? Use your fucking heads!
Julie!
I've seen enough episodes of that game to see where this is going. Kinda like how Shades here knows what's coming in hentai, with his worm obsession and shit.
Are you okay down there, Julie? What's going on?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, maybe not. Looks like I found the queen bee.
And yes, what you're looking at is a four-titted bug mama. And no, I don't even know if I have to fucking censor this shit.
I know this is gonna seem kinda strange, but, I kinda like it.
You fucking wood stout worm.
Hey! You can't sit there and judge me while you sit on your fat ass and constantly play video games with your dick!
After blowing the booty bug to hell, we head back to the surface, where we find out that the crystals hitting the shields are the same ones bringing the bugs around to the dark side. So we go speak to Otto about these mysterious rocks.
On our way, we bump into the narrator who is telling a child about the legacy of Julie.
Now, children, back to your studies.
Oh fuck, there's only one kid there. Seriously, Grandpa's fucking gone. Somebody call the home! We meet up with Otto, who clearly has licked out too much minge in his day. Look at his metal jaw!
You're gonna need one of these one day, Shades. Yeah.
Fuck that! I'm putting myself in a robot fuck machine!
So, like Terminator?
Oh yeah, but the Penetrator. We then bump into some creepy monsters in town, which brings up the subject of faces again. You can't just zoom in on a face like that when it can't express what it sees! How is it supposed to convey emotion?
Hi, Julie. Hey, I heard a rumor today you might be interested in. Jared said there's a fire sword crystal stashed around here somewhere. I've been looking for it, but you might have better luck.
Hey! I have a rumor for you! Would you like to hear it? I'll tell you in a minute now! It's a really big rumor about an item that is hidden somewhere on this level.
There is a little black spot in the sun today. It grows like a cancer.
See? That's what happens when you watch too much hentai.
But the creep is right. Aliens attack. And we are thrown into a heated battle. We head further into the Earth to investigate the shield which is being breached.
Because we all know that ended real well last time. Oh yeah!
I swear you stored that four-titted monster in your spank bank.
Don't judge me!
We flooded down here.
God, stop doing that!
Into the Earth, we start to get into some more gameplay-like elements, such as swinging on vines and battling enemies, feeling much like a Tomb Raider of the future.
You hear that, Tomb Raider team? Tomb Raider 2027! And yes, you can have that idea for free.
That won't sell! No!
Oh, it will. If there are tentacles.
Good point.
Much of the puzzles and climbing is quite frustrating. The jump mechanic isn't as fluid as you might think, and sometimes you overstep or undershoot your target, making for a frustrating time in the catacombs. Fuck! 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 Fuck!
At long last, we reach the shield machine where we bump into these fucking dick munchers. It's not like I wanted to sleep tonight or anything like that. Nope. These things are the hardest to kill! What the hell is up with that?
What's going on here?
My daughter! Have you seen my daughter? I must find her. She would be scared without her dolly. Where is my daughter? Where did she go? Oh!
Ah! Walk it off! So in order to kill these enemies at this present time, we've got to home alone this shit. We then bump into the spawn machine, which I swear is Flowery from Undertale.
Dude, what is up with you getting a boner for Undertale? Stop. No. Bad Shades. Bad.
It's the internet's fault, not mine! Meeting up with Otto in town, we get our gear and head out to stop the madness. And why not do it with a sexy costume? Okay, here? It doesn't look sexy.
The movies and the illustrations do portray it as a sexy costume, but here, much like the faces, it's just...
It's not tasty. Hell, there is some nude and classic costume mods on the net, so don't be afraid to swap out a costume. You know what, just stop. Just stop this whole game. Stop it, seriously. This isn't heavy metal. And you know why? Where's the heavy metal?
And that's why I said that a video game based off of a movie, based off of a magazine, was a terrible idea!
I mean, look, the magazine showed us some hardcore imagery, and the movie showed the grittiness as well as the soundtrack which completed it. But here, it takes all of that and throws it all away. Don't get me wrong, it does lead on from the plot of the movie, but without a sick soundtrack to back it, you've already lost me. It's what got me pumped to watch the movie in the first place. That and the tits.
They added the heavy metal to heavy metal to complete its feel. Maybe they didn't have the licensing for it? I'm not too sure, but it loses its feel pretty quickly. The graphics are fine, but the faces are flat as fuck. When you're trying to show emotion in a face, it doesn't come through in rigs like these. No. The combat itself is fine, and, cut above Sin Emergence and other games of that nature, because it has an actual plot, though it does take forever to get going. But the game doesn't feel heavy metal. Didn't catch up with what the magazine was creating.
A perfect example of a game's feel is Darkseid, using the work of H.R. Geiger. I know it's not the best game, but the art style makes you feel like you're in that mood, that element. It's not too sure who to cater for in its theme either. Being a video game, only people who watch the movie would get the full experience, but it's not exactly PG. This game is disappointing. For a follow-up on such a lewd movie, it's a step backwards and to the left. Watch the movie for some corny one-liners and tits, the magazines for some crazy artwork and lewd scenes, and the game, take it or leave it. It's a game, but it's not worthy of the heavy metal title.
Fucking hell, Shades. This was just a mess.
You're telling me, not one lick of heavy metal in this game.
That's because you should put a soundtrack on the background to accommodate the lack of music.
Excuse me, Stoutmaster Light, who the fuck invited you to this review?
I'll just let myself in. By the way, I voted.
So did I, but just to tell you that my shades are clearly better.
Excuse me, what the fuck is this garbage?
Garbage? Oh, you mean your show?
Why, these are some of my good friends that happen to do reviews in the music scene.
I've gotta stop leaving the line open on my modem.
So Atticus, what kind of music would you put in this video game's place, huh?
Well, I just happen to have a list right here.
This ought to be good.
Hey now, hear me out, fool!
Well, that's it for this episode of Dat Game. I'm Shades, and remember, put your firewall up. Cause seriously, look at all the crap that just got in. Good night.
Oh, don't worry. We still got all night. All night long.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to keep up to date with the latest Dat goodness, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click like on this video. Also, if you guys want to see some exclusive and uncensored Dat Game episodes, including extra content, you can support us on Patreon. And if you want to wear Dat Game, you can head on over to our store and get some sweet Shady shirts and merch. Thanks again for watching.